Happy day, everybody. Today we're talking about careers and career planning and career strategies, looking for a job. This can be one of the most challenging aspects for people, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. What I hope you get out of this discussion is that we learn about the market, the job market, and then we can profit from it. And that's really important. It may sound challenging, some even depressing, but it is the reality of looking for a job today. And so what we want to look at is what is the world like today, and then create strategies to how to profit from it. So first, some statistics, which are somewhat daunting, I know. Today, 56% of people, or in 2000, 56% of people had a full-time job. Today, it's less than 50. It's dropped 6%. That's huge. Almost two-thirds of jobs today are being created are less than full-time. That's amazing. It's an amazing statistic. And accounting for 18% of all employment, one of the highest ever. The typical good job, which is $17 an hour with benefits, it has fallen from 25% in 1979 to 23% today. It may not sound like a lot, but that's millions of jobs. That means there's fewer good jobs being created. The labor participation rate, which is people working age, who are looking for work, was 66% in 2007, and it's 62% today. That's about 5 million people. So, in fact, if some of these people who are unemployed now, but if they were included in our unemployment rate, that would be 3% higher. So there's a lot of people who've just simply dropped out of the market. Today, your wages and salaries are 51% of your personal income. So if you look at everybody in the United States, 51% of their income comes from wages. And that used to be 60% in 1980. That means the government's giving more money to people than ever before. And in the job market itself, I always like to showcase where the jobs. Most people think it's in the full-time sector, or in the large company sector, but nearly half of, or 90% of jobs are created in what's called the small businesses. 70% are in small businesses. And small businesses make up 90% of the economy. And a small business is somewhere around 20 people in each firm. 70% of jobs created in small business. So it's not the IBMs and the Coca-Colas, it's small businesses. And by the way, nearly 50% of small businesses fail in the first 4 years. Talk about a difficult world. That means that looking for a job and finding a job is more challenging than ever. We've learned that the average person has 5 different careers, not jobs, careers in their working life. We also know that for every $10,000 that you want to make, it's going to take you 1 month to find that job. So if you want a job that pays $80,000, it's going to take 8 months. And we've also learned that to find a job, you have to spend 70% of your time networking. People who find a job have found it through networking 70% of the times. So that means that networking is where the jobs are. It's not looking on the internet and and applying for a job. So I have 3 strategies I would follow if I was you to find a job. It can be done. Now that we know the reality of the world, we have to profit from it. We have to create strategies so that we can overcome any of the challenges that exist in the world. First, jobs are found through 3 avenues: hard work, time, and persistence. Nothing overcomes your willingness to work hard, spend time, and to be persistent. To continue I tell people every single day, number 2, every single day, the second strategy is do something to find a job. Every single day. If it takes 1 second or 5 seconds or 5 minutes or an hour, do something every single day to find that job. Third, similar to lifelong learning, lifelong career planning. Because you can never stop surveying the job market. You can never stop making yourself competitive, and you can never stop adapting to a changing work environment. You also never know when you will need a job, or that great job that you have will go away. You have to spend time constantly looking for a job. So that is what I think will get you the job today. First, hard work, time, and persistence. You have to have that. Second, you have to do something every day to find that job, or to look for a job, or to make yourself competitive. And third, similar to lifelong learning, lifelong career planning. If there's anything else I can do for you, let me know. Hopefully this helps. It's meant to energize you, not necessarily to depress you. We have to know what the market's like before we can profit from it. It's like opening up a business. You have to know what your customer base is before you go into that business. Now we know what careers are going to be like. Everybody have a great day. Look forward to chatting with you again.